The holiday shopping season can be stressful. Add in sky-high inflation and market uncertainty. And this year is shaping up to be especially challenging for shoppers. Consumer financial advocate Colleen McCreary joins us now with some great tips on how to lighten the financial stress so many of us are feeling this season. Colleen, let's start with how do we alleviate the heavy financial stress surrounding holiday shopping?
Well, first of all, what I would tell you is that you're actually not alone. When we did a survey of our 130 million members, we found that over a third of them said they wanted to cry when they were thinking about the holidays. So I would tell you, don't cry, don't stress. We recommend starting with a budget, and budgeting also sometimes freaks people out. You don't need a degree in finance or economics. All you need is to think about how much money you have coming in and what money you have available to spend. We recommend something called the 50-30-20 rule. 50% of your money should go to those essentials: rent, your mortgage, insurance, childcare payments. 30% get to be in what we call the fun category, and then 20% go into either paying down debt or putting that into savings. And your holiday shopping should really fit into that fun category, along with vacations and dining out. So you want to make sure that you're looking at that budget and being very realistic about what you have to spend. Then you should make a list. Make a list of everybody that you need to shop for, so you potentially don't get distracted and start just buying things randomly that you don't necessarily know who you're going to give it to, and then you come up with in January with this huge bill that you have forgotten about.
That's an awesome strategy. So I'm curious about debt. What tips can you offer to help avoid the burden of debt in the new year?
Yeah, that's a great question. So part of the budget idea and the list idea is that you're being really direct about where that spending is going. And what I would tell you to do is what you want to take one or two cards and focus on those and only spend on those. So those are easy to keep track of. Also, if you are one of those people who tends to overspend and forget about it until that credit card bill shows up, maybe you focus on using a debit card or even using cash, because you'll be able to physically see how much money that you have left and how you are spending it. And then the other thing that we would tell people is that don't necessarily assume that one day of shopping is going to be way better than another. At this point, every day is Black Friday, and so you're going to find really great deals. But what you might want to do is limit yourself to maybe a scheduled appointment for online shopping. So is that an hour a day if you're one of those people who just loves the hunt? Or is it somebody who, 1 hour a week? And if that fails you, one of the best ways to keep track of your spending so you don't overspend is to actually physically go to a store and see what you've put into the cart and go back to your list and make sure that it's on it. And if not, put it back on the shelves.
Now, let's talk a little bit about online tools. Can you recommend any that will help us deal with our financial burdens for the season?
Certainly. So a couple of different ideas are to think about cashback rewards. So what is paying you back when you are spending and saving? Credit Karma has a free checking and savings account that will actually just give you cash back as you are spending at certain stores. And a lot of credit card companies are starting to do that. So that's a little extra money in your pocket. And then there are some sites like a Honey, which is on your browser, that will automatically populate like a coupon code that you can just pop in, or you can just search for whatever if you know what you're looking for, put that in and see if there's a coupon code that will come up for that. Or there's something like a Rakuten that gives you, sort of not just cash back, but will also tell you and point you to certain sales sites.
Awesome. So cash back and coupons and sales are the way to go. Colleen, thank you so much. Where can viewers go for more information?
Certainly, the best place that you can go, in our opinion, is to come to creditkarma.com. We're a completely free site. We have a lot of great information there about not just about spending and saving, but paying down debt and making really smart financial choices.
Thank you for this information, Colleen.
Thank you.